beautiful ladies. My name is Tebby Winslow Morris, sole owner and founder of Triumphant Athletic Agency. Let's play ball and win. I wanted to come on and say a happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful women around the world. And even to some men who have actually been mom and dad because they were single parents. So happy Mother's Day to you as well. I need to give a shout out to some women in my life that were my pillars, they made me who I am today. And I wrote down a few names because I didn't want to forget anyone. And I know I still don't have everyone listed because I can't remember them all. The first person is my natural mom who birthed me, Gloria Betty Winslow. On this picture is her and my mom who raised me as well. But Gloria was a pastor. She was a first lady. She was a prophetess. And her name, most people know her by Mother Sherrill. I was scared of my mom. I don't know if you've ever been scared of somebody, but her spiritual gifts gave me the creeps. I was so scared of her. But I learned to respect her and to love her and to appreciate her spiritual gifting. The other person I want to say something about is my mom who raised me, Curl Ann Brown. She was a retiree of the Baltimore City School System, over 32 years of service, and she raised me from 2 days old and until she went home to glory. Because my mom had me at 45 years old. I'm 51. Back then, 45, that was unheard of to have a baby at 45. So she decided, her and my dad, who was a bishop, decided to let their first cousin raise me. And I was so loved on by my mom who raised me. It's just like being in foster care or being adopted. Even though I wasn't adopted, I had two moms. And then my babysitter mom, who was also my godmom, her name was Willoughby Latson. She treated me with such care. She spoiled me rotten. I'm telling you, she really spoiled me. And I don't know what I would have done if I would have probably turned out, I don't know how I would have turned out, but those three ladies were my pillars. And then my mom's cabinet of ladies. Every first lady has a cabinet that work with them, that travel with them, that help take care of them. And a few ladies I want to mention that I can remember that was a part of my mom's cabinet. One was Curl's mother, who was my grandmother, Eleanor Holmes. I loved Grandma Holmes. She made all of my Easter dresses when I was growing up. In fact, usually she would make flower dresses. I hated flower dresses, but we don't tell our parents what we don't like and what we do like. The kids today, yeah, they really speak up, but we weren't allowed. She made me a flower dress and I was going to put it on and I was going to prance around and be beautiful in it. And I appreciate all the handmade items that she made for me growing up. She was the best grandma. Even though her daughter didn't raise me, she was the best grandma. She treated me like I was her own flesh and blood, just like her daughter was her own flesh and blood. Then there's Rosalie Branch. She's still around. She was one of my mom's inner circle of ladies as well, and I wanted to mention her. And Miss Annie Mae, who went on to glory. I think she went on to glory last year. She was a sweetheart as well. Then we have Mother Rollins, who was also a sweetheart. She was such a sweetheart. Mother Rollins lives up in Frederick, and she is still kicking it, still strong, still Holy Ghost filled. I was blessed to see her last year, and I wanted to make sure I mentioned Mother Rollins. And then I cannot remember the other person that I keep I keep forgetting her name. She was also on my mother's court, in my mother's court of ladies that took care of her. If I can remember it before this video is done, I will say her name. But I hope her family don't get offended. My mom it was close to about 12 ladies. I don't remember them all because I was a teeny little tot. I was a little baby. I was a teeny little tot. But they were my pillars that I stand on today. They taught me to love myself, love God first, love family, and respect those that help us along the way. And not to take for granted anything that people do for you, and definitely do not take for granted what God does for you. So I wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to all of those beautiful ladies that I stand on their shoulders today. Some have gone on to glory and some have not. But I am grateful to all of the ladies that poured love into my life. And I also did a collage of some ladies that I've met over the years. Some I went to high school with, some I went to church with, some I was at companies with, some I met along the way. I wanted to do a collage of them, and in the bottom of this blog that you see this video in, you will see that collage of some of the ladies that have touched my life. Some of them are family members, some of them are friends, some of them are associates, some of them are former colleagues. I just wanted to wish all of humanity, all the ladies, a happy Mother's Day. The Bible tells us to give flowers when you can smell them. Now these are fake, but here are flowers for you girls, for you ladies that are still alive. Here's my flowers for you. Happy Mother's Day. I wish many, many more. I'm praying that at the end of this stay at home, that we'll be able to love on each other. We might not be able to love on each other like we used to, girl love, hugging. Hey girl, you look beautiful. Oh, I love that. Oh, so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. We might not be able to hold each other, but maybe I know we'll be able to be in the same room with each other. And I have some, I just want you ladies not to get depressed, not to get lonely. We're wearing many hats now. Some parents are at home with kids, so they're taking care of their children, they're cooking, they're cleaning, they're helping with homework, they're being the preacher, they're being, the Sunday school teacher, they're being arts and crafts. They have to go outside and play and take them out for gym recess. I understand we're all wearing many hats, but you know what, ladies? We have always worn many hats. So this is nothing new. The only thing that's new is that we're not allowed to leave our home. We've always been strong. We've always juggled a lot. But on this Mother's Day, take the time to love on you. Okay? Love on you. Before I leave this video, I want to mention that I've authored 15 books, and I have one that I've been working on that I haven't worked on during this time because I've been looking for employment. So I've been focusing on that piece, trying to find income, sustainable income that is that has some longevity to it. And so I really haven't focused on my writing of books. I have a novel, a romance novel that I started at the end of 2018. And I thought I was going to have it released by June of 2019, but that didn't happen. And I haven't got back on there for 2020. So hopefully it'll come out soon. I'm not sure. I have no idea is what God has for me. But while you're celebrating moms, if you wouldn't mind, please go on to Amazon or Barnes and Noble and either purchase a physical book, or you can purchase an ebook and bless a mom with one of my books. I haven't had any revenue generated from my royalties in my books for quite a while now, and I haven't came out and asked for you to purchase from me, but I'm asking you now. It's Mother's Day. Bless someone else as you bless me as well. Let's play ball and win. This is Taboo Winslow Morris, sole owner and founder of Triumphant Athletic Agency. Let's play ball and win. And visit my page or Amazon and Barnes and Noble. And remember, Happy Mother's Day.